Good afternoon. I'm Eileen Samuth, and I am the CEO of One Spirit. And it is my absolute joy today to be having a conversation with Rev Martha Dewing, who has been part of the One Spirit Seminary for a really long time. Martha, you graduated in 2006, and you've been a dean for 12 years after serving as a dean's assistant and working on the mentorship program, and you've been involved as well in our admissions, doing interviews and giving us such wonderful advice. So can you tell us a little bit about what your next work is here at One Spirit?
It's my pleasure. One Spirit is near and dear to my heart, Eileen. And one of the challenges of coming to the decision that it was time to bow out of being a dean in order to invite other people to come into that precious role. One of the challenges was, well, what's next? How can I continue to be a part of this precious, precious community and be useful, since that's what we are all here to be, is to be useful and of service. And so when Diane asked me to be the chaplain, that really struck home very deeply, because not only was she asking me to be chaplain, but I know who walked in those shoes before me. And I know that I can never fill those shoes, although my feet are probably a whole lot bigger than Reverend Joyce's. She held a very special place at One Spirit and in the hearts and minds of all of the students and the staff. So being asked to fill this role is an enormous new beginning for me. And I delight in challenges and delight in mostly connecting with these people, these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful students and staff and alum who I've come to love. And the role of chaplain, not dissimilar to the role of a dean, I see, is to love and to hold the space for the person that I'm talking with to be present and to thrive.
Such a wonderful way of expressing that. And what are the kinds of things that you expect somebody who is looking to speak with a chaplain to be looking for? And I realize it may be different for our students versus our graduate and for our staff as well.
I see everything in life as a possibility for conversation, because even if it appears on the surface to be not deep, we can unpack it. And so I would hope that everybody would feel comfortable coming with whatever is in heart and mind and needs to be explored and to be, as I said, unpacked. I don't see anything as out of bounds.
Right. And the good thing also is that you'll know when the time is right for somebody to be referred out to a different provider.
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
chaplaincy, as we know, is not therapy, but
Yes.
gives you the opportunity to perhaps open yourself up to maybe what types of conversations the student or the alum or the staff is really needing. And I can't think of a better person to really take those souls and listen to them and
Oh,
help
thank
them
you.
in their next step.
Well, it's a gift. It's a gift. I feel as though I'm being given an enormous gift of showing up and being present and listening.
Well, as you said, you're stepping into some pretty big small shoes from our beloved Reverend Joyce, who held this position for quite a while. And I'd love to know um, what you would say to people about Joyce and her influence on you, especially for some of the newer students who didn't really get to.
Yeah. Um, Joyce was a very, very small package. And when Joyce spoke, you listened because there were no words that weren't necessary coming from her. So what would Joyce do? What would Joyce do? And um, she impacted me by being the presence of love in a very quiet, underplayed presence, if that makes sense. So her impact on me is subtle. And I watched her since 2004 when I started as a student and was compelled to watch closely.
Well, I think that she would be very proud of having you
Oh, thank
following the
you.
work that she did so beautifully here. And I have no doubt that you will provide a service, being of service to our students and our grads and our staff in a way
Mm,
that that we've missed since
yeah.
it's transitioned. So I can't tell you how thrilled I am to have you in this new role, and that we're not losing you as a dean, we're gaining you as a new kind of partner. It's really
Mhm.
beautiful. So thank you for spending time with me, and we will be sharing the email address on how people can now reach
Please.
out to
Yeah.
you. So
Yeah.
again,
Excellent.
thank you so much, Reverend Martha. We are thrilled for this.
Thank you, Eileen. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah!
And
Mwah!